Hey, what up guys, how you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a squad builder here on FIFA 18, which is going to be known as the Tots, or Team of the Season Destroyers. I wanted to put a squad together that wasn't going to completely and utterly break the bank, let's say 150 to 200,000 coins, which is easy to come by on FIFA 18. Put it together featuring overpowered players that maybe not many people use all the time, that you could get away with using and then save the rest of your coins for like the good Tots players that you want. Wait for them prices to come down. So, if you guys do enjoy and you build this squad, you find it useful or helpful or anything, do me a favour, hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new, and, well, let's get into it, shall we? So I've already shown you the goalkeeper. It is Inform Zoet, or Zoet, however you say the guy's name. Basically, Dutch Inform goalkeeper from the Eredivisie. We now move on to the defence, and we've got Van Aanholt at left back. This is like the low-rated, not special item card that fits into the squad nicely, because actually Van Aanholt's quite overpowered on this game, and he will do just fine at left back today. I've then got Nathaniel Klein, which... there's another slight route for these two defenders coming up. So you've got Klein and Van Dijk. You could go the Southampton route and use Southampton Van Dijk, exactly the same card, just a different badge. And then use Cedric at right back if you wanted even slightly cheaper than what this is right now. But 83 Van Dijk is honestly easily enough to use on Ultimate Team, because 73 pace, 83 defending, 85 physical, 6'4". You know how OP Van Dijk is. And when you partner him with this guy, Matthias Delight, however you say it, he is ridiculous. Now, I paid 55k. He's like 30 right now, maybe even cheaper than that. And, of course, there are two informs below him of the same card, so an 84 and an 81, which if this budget is even too big for you right now, you could downgrade a player like Delight and save yourself even more coins on this squad. So now moving on into the midfield in the 4-4-2, we're starting out with 84 rated Quincy Promes. So this is actually the lowest rated inform that he's got. And it's out on the left-hand side. There is an 86 available, but it was, let's say, 15 or 20k more expensive. If you do have that budget and you want to spend a little bit more, then go for it. But this whole squad is aiming to be 150 to 200k, so I didn't really want to break the bank by spending 40k on my left midfielder. On the right-hand side, we've got Gelson Martins. As you can see, 18,000 coins for an 84 rated 5-star skiller with 95 pace and 89 dribbling. He's actually someone which I really enjoy on FUT, and he scores me goals all the time, and you'll see them in today's video as well. Now, Danilo Pereira fits into the squad nicely. He's more of like that holding midfielder. He is going to sort of stick back with their medium-high work rates, 6'2", 82 defending and 87 physical. He may not be the quickest, but he's strong and beastly, and he'll do that DM role really well. We then have Manuel Fernandez, more of like a box-to-box sort of, just take a look at the stats. That's the sort of player that he is. So he's someone that has pace and good dribbling, can definitely shoot and pass, but he's also kind of got defending and physical there, so he can help out in that area. But in this 4-4-2, I almost want it to like switch to a 4-1-2-1-2 sometimes and have Danilo sitting at DM, Manuel Fernandez pushing forward to cam a little bit, you know, just playing like those sorts of roles in my midfield today. And then for the strike force, we've got two pretty overpowered players. We've got Jefferson Farfan, 82 rated striker inform item, with 85 pace and shooting and passing, as well as 81 physical and 83 dribbling. Those are some pretty cool stats. He's only got 3-star skills and weak foot, but it doesn't matter. He still, you know, scored goals, helped set up goals for the team. And then Vincent Aboubakar, 84 rated. This is the second inform. Again, you could get a slightly lower rated version of this guy for a bit cheaper if you did want to bring that budget down even further. But 86 pace and dribbling, as well as 85 shooting and physical, and 82 passing on a 6-foot-tall striker who has got 5-star skill moves. This right here is the starting 11 for the Tots Destroyers. I never come up against players like this. Well, apart from Van Dijk and sometimes like Delight, I never ever come up against the Russian League players or the Liga NOS players, and it's because you can't really build like a full team which is superb on this game. So hybriding it up a little bit, you know, getting a bit of a mix in there and using a little bit of the overpowered players from each league has really helped us put together a team here, which definitely doesn't cost very much. Now, in previous FIFAs, if I've done this style of video, like the Tots Destroyers or something, I would literally give you guys a super bare bones cheap squad. Now, on FIFA 18, there's a couple of reasons why I don't do that. One, because I don't think teams like that really work anymore. Like a 20k team on FIFA might not necessarily work at this point in time because there are so many special items. And the second reason is that everyone seems to be able to make coins. It is notoriously easier to make coins on FIFA 18 than it has ever been. So I feel like a squad that's 150 to 200k is a cheap squad at this point in time on FUT. And if you've been playing it since the start of the game, you'll easily have that amount of money. Hell, if you've even been playing it from like Christmas, we're now in April, at the end of April, into May. Yeah, it's even May, I think, when this video goes up. So having 200k at this point in the game is definitely not a challenge. And I feel like you might be doing it slightly wrong if you don't have that many coins on the game right now. Honestly, just go into squad battles and play a few games on there. Work your way through the divisions, you know, do like squad building challenges, because although that's kind of like based on luck, you'll be surprised that some of those advanced SBCs, if you've never done them before, are pretty good for the value for money, and they typically give you a couple of really good packs, which in turn is going to allow you to pack some pretty good players. And nowadays, when Tots is out, I imagine a lot of the flares will be like blue, and you'll be actually getting some valuable Tots players in your packs if you do SBCs. If you manage to store those SBCs until now, you either didn't know about them or you've got the willpower of a saint, because whenever a new SBC like that comes out, I'm doing it straight away. Like, I want those special packs, no matter what's out in, you know, whether we got Team of the Season out, a new Team of the Week or anything. I just want to open my packs as soon as I get them. I guess that's just me. I think a lot of people are probably like that though. So like I said, I had a fair amount of success with this team. I tried to keep it to the 4-4-2 because that's actually a very usable formation this year. Excuse me. And if not, it would switch just to that 4-1-2-1-2, just so that I could bring Danilo back a little bit, because yeah, he's not the greatest of like CMs, or he's not the greatest when he tries to push forward a bit. But I really like him in the defensive role, holding down that midfield. He might be a clunky player, but he actually is very strong and can block out a lot of challenges with his interceptions and stuff. So yeah, that's him. And then obviously we've got loads of great players going forward. The danger from the attack that I've got with Gelson Martins, Promes, and then Farfan, Manuel Fernandez, and also aboubakar, that is a whole bunch of firepower, and each of those players really cost between like 15k and I don't know, 30k at max, maybe even cheaper than that. So I think there's so many special items this year that people like this go under the radar a whole lot. Like, I remember seeing this Farfan come out during a Team of the Week once. I don't even know when during the year he came out. And I thought, oh, he's a player I want to use. And I never got round to it because there's so many other players and bits and bobs to do on FIFA all the time that you definitely miss out on some fun stuff throughout. Or, you know, there's like 6 cool players in the Team of the Week. Well, I only get a chance to like review 3 of them and make a video about another one of them, and like and you end up just missing out. So this squad is based upon players that I either wanted to use and try out at some point in time. Some of the old faithfuls, like obviously I've used aboubakar quite a lot from the 82 rated, and I've also done a video about the 84, reviewed the 84, and I know that I'm getting a great player in him for like the 20-25k mark. Like that's a ridiculous deal that you're getting on a player like him who has the stats, and when he does eventually get like a Team of the Season, it's gonna blow your mind, the stats that he'll get, because I'm sure it'll be nuts. I'm pretty sure it was last year. Did aboubakar get one last year? I got a feeling he did, and I got a feeling he was kind of beastly, but I might be completely wrong there. However, just the stats in general during Tots are normally pretty outstanding, so when you could take this team right here, some of them will probably get Tots down the line, and when that happens, like Delight or Delict, for example, is going to get a phenomenal centre-back card. He's going to be up there with like Rio Ferdinand and stuff as one of the best defenders on the game, just because Team of the Season is that time where they can just like let loose and can give stats, like crazy stats to players. And there's going to be so many blue and gold cards coming out in the next few weeks that we won't even be able to keep up with how many players there are. So yeah, this is pretty much wrapping up the squad builder right now. This might have been the last goal. It was is this the one which goes in via deflection? Yeah, it is. Not the greatest goal to end on, but you got to take what you can get, right? So that's the squad, guys. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button if you've enjoyed. Let me know what you think of the whole this isn't like a 20k team. I've done it slightly more expensive because coins are easier to come by this year. Is this still a budget team in your eyes? I want to know. You can tweet me and all of that stuff as well. Don't forget to sub if you're new around here. Hope you're enjoying FIFA at the moment, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.